Hey guys, today we're going to be going over three different topics, and so let's get on to it. The first one we have here is some Legend of Aang merchandise, our first wave of them, in fact. So what we have here is an Avatar movie activity book, an Avatar movie step into reading, and and the junior novel have all been listed on some website called Eloise Press, which I don't have a way to log into that, so that's why I pulled this up instead. I pulled up the wiki so I can show you guys the overview and the whole description and everything. So this is for the activity book. It says upcoming activity book and feature mazes, posters, stickers. Yeah, it's just like a standard activity book that every Paramount movie seems to get. The funny part is that yeah, this is like outdated because it says right here it like literally says in theaters October 9th. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed yet or haven't been aware, the Legend of Aang has been pulled from theaters, and I still am very mad about Paramount doing that, but whatever. But yeah, here's a description. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's just an activity book. It's not really much to know. There really isn't much to know about it. And then the step into reading. There really isn't much to know about this either, and it still says in theaters October 9th. But then we come to our next one. But yeah, here's the description for the step into reading. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, here's the junior novel, which interesting for this one, it says right here, premiering on Paramount Plus October 9th, 2026. So is the movie coming out October 9th? Like my guess is that the reason why they pulled the release date off is because it's not going to theaters, and is instead heading to streaming, which streaming films don't usually get their release dates until it comes closer. And since we're still months away from the movie, my guess is that this could be the release date. It could be, who knows? I don't really want to say much. I don't really have too much to say about this. And then here's the description. It says it includes 8 full color images from the movie. There really isn't much to say about it, so let's just move on to the next topic. And yeah, we have the Oscar nominations, which yeah, I was pretty much right about the best animated feature category, all except there's one movie that I thought was going to receive a nomination, but it didn't. So yeah, and that film is Little Emily, or the Character of Rain. That was the only, well, what, I think it might have been that one, or it was Arco. I forgot. At the Golden Globes. But yeah, all the other films on here though, I think this film may have been nominated for a Golden Globe. I think it did. It might have been Arco that didn't receive a Golden Globe. But yeah, all of these films are all the same. Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, obviously, I mean, it's like the biggest film of last year. And Zootopia 2, which is the highest grossing Disney animated feature to date. And I'm finally going to watch that film later today. So yeah, can't wait to check that movie out. And then best animated short, yeah, here it is. I'm not really going to spend much time talking about that. And here's best visual effects. And then best song, yeah, who's really surprised Golden's nominated? I bet that's gonna win. If it already won the Golden Globe, it's gonna win the Oscars. Same thing. I'm saying with best animated feature. K-Pop Demon Hunters already won the Golden Globe, so it's gonna win the Oscar for best animated feature. So yeah, there really isn't much for me to say about this other than, what do you guys think is gonna win this? Obviously, K-Pop Demon Hunters is gonna win. Like, it's obvious. And Zootopia 2 has a chance, but one can only like say at that point and predict. So yeah, the very last one we have is one that honestly shocked me, and this is coming straight from the series creator of Amphibia, Matt Brawley. So yeah, Matt Brawley has started a campaign which looks to already have 2,034 followers. Um, and he's creating like some new campaign series. It's a campaign for his new show called Clara and the Below, which is a project, not a show. It could be a show, could be something like that. And then the description here just says from Amphibia creator Matt Brawley, which that's him right there. An animated gothic horror spin on this Nutcracker, full of wintry chills and summer vibes. And then if you guys can see right here, yeah, this looks like amazing. Like I really wish this could get made. I really wish. Oh wait, 2035 followers. And then yeah, here's the logo for his Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that he also found his own animation studio as well. Yeah, Matt Brawley found his own animation studio, and it's called Fantasy Project. Let me zoom up to the logo. Yeah, this is what the logo looks like. Looks to be like some little dragon, because dragon's basically fantasy. So yeah, we got this image right here. It looks to be a girl with a sword. It looks like this might be the lady or the Nutcracker like ballerina lady. Looks like, and it looks to be like it's obviously going to be a horror, since that's what it is. It's going to be an animated gothic horror of the Nutcracker. There really isn't much of a plot for this show yet. There's only like this one little image that we got. It's like some concept art, I think. Oh yeah, and also forgot to show you guys something else that involves with Matt Brawley. But it isn't something like in a good way. Like it isn't something good. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what it is. And I forgot to look it up, but I'm gonna look it up right now. If you guys weren't fully aware about this already, remember back in 2023 when they announced that new like project, that that Sony project with Matt Brawley teaming up with Rebecca Sugar, which is a creator of Steven Universe, and they were gonna make and they were gonna collaborate for like a influenced movie based on like his culture. So yeah, apparently the movie was scrapped and shelved, and I'm not really surprised about that because we haven't gotten news about it in a long time. But yeah, since the movie ended up getting scrapped, unfortunately, Matt Brawley decided to share some of the images of what the movie would have looked like if it came out. And then here's like this one little like tweet he made as well, confirming the cancellation of his project. And then he said tomorrow he was going to announce his next project, which is this right here, Clara and the Below, which looks amazing. So yeah, here's some of the concept art. This looks to be the boy character that was in the plot synopsis. And then these were the designs of the creatures, the monsters. And then I don't know who these are. These look to be like little cutie things. And then this one looks to be the what looks to be the this might have been like the person who might have wanted to help that sick boy, that boy. Yeah, and here's another image of her. I don't even know what her name was because we don't know the names of any of these characters because this movie never even got fully made. Yeah, this one looks to be like possibly an assistant or something. Oh, whoops. I don't know where that arrow is, so hard to see. And then this is another monster type creature. And this is another monster type creature. And then here's like a 3D model of that creature. And yeah, that's it. There's no more after that. And it looks to be right here that people seem to be supporting this because it has like 32,519 likes. Yeah, I feel bad for Matt Brawley. Wish this project would have been made, but I really was not surprised that this project got scrapped due to the fact that it hasn't even been getting talked about at all. There hasn't been any news about it or anything. So I'm not really shocked that the project got scrapped. So yeah, that's basically all I got in terms of news. I really didn't want to spend much time talking about everything, but before I go, I'm gonna talk to you guys a bit about the Thomas and Friends reboot that's coming out. And I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about this, because I'm only having mixed thoughts about it right now. So yeah, here's our first look at Thomas, and I do not like his face. It looks a little too cartoony, and yeah, it looks like they're going back to that classic Thomas. And then here's like this one little thing, little test run thing. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, it's just the new Thomas and Friends reboot. We'll go over this in our next one probably. I didn't really want to spend too much time talking about this because kind of going over our time. So yeah, that was it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.